Good evening, everybody. Today we're going to be doing another of our 100 rooms challenge. I'm going to do another 5 today. Of course, this video is dedicated to my first 100 subscribers on YouTube, so thank you all so much. It means a lot that you subscribed and you're watching my content. So today I think we're going to have to do some of the smaller rooms because if you have a look, we've done majority of the big rooms around the bottom half of our build, and we kind of like got all of these little rooms that we still need to do on the inside, and obviously it's quite a few of them. So I'm thinking we're going to have to start like sort of branching sideways like this. I don't know why I'm trying to do it like from one side all the way up, but I think it's just to sort of give us a bit of a range and so we can see how sort of the progress that we're doing at the minute. So I'm trying to decide on which room I should do next. I'm thinking I might do this little one here just because it was obviously the last like one that we kind of did was this big like stuffy room. I actually think we might have done the laundry room last, but we did the stuffy room that comes straight off onto this little room, so I'm going to do this one. And then a room we have not really done yet, I don't think, in the little ones would be a like little office space, so I think I'm going to go with that. I want it to be like quite obviously little and like cute, so I'm gonna go with this one, but I'm not gonna add in an additional door just because I don't think it really needs it. We've got a door like coming onto this one immediately. We can put another one on either of these two sides to reach that room, but this one at least it has like just one door. So I'm thinking for my color palettes I'm gonna go with like a desaturated green and some pink because I think that could be quite cute, and then I want to add in like a little cat tower as well right next to the desk. I'm thinking what could I have for like the walls? I'm thinking like instead of having like colored walls we actually go with quite simplistic walls. Like we could just go with like white for this, and then maybe just like wooden floors could be quite cute. So something like this, quite a nice. Don't know if it's like warm enough though. I'm gonna go with that wood, but I want to go with maybe like cream wall instead, or like this one's a little bit better because it matches the wood, or like maybe this one. I quite liked one. Yeah, we'll go with that one. I'm worried about it being a little bit dark, but I think it should still work. Then I guess I'm gonna be doing like the majority of this from like a bird's eye view, but obviously we're gonna need our desk. I'm thinking about trying to make it like a little corner desk because I think that could be quite good. So I think I'm gonna go with this one from the interior design pack, and I'm gonna go with like a sort of light wood color like this. The only issue is making it an L shape because obviously we don't naturally have L-shaped furniture in, so it would have to be something like this, and that's just gonna dig straight into where we're gonna put our chair. I think if we do it like this and then maybe add the additional one here, that might be okay. And then we can put in our chair, which I'm hoping there's like a cute like green chair. That's kind of what I want. So like then I've got to try and work out what kind of vibe I want. Like this one's quite cute because it's got like flowers on it, but I think it might be a bit too extra. I wanted it to be quite like minimal. I think that's what I tend to do with like a lot of these like little rooms, just because otherwise it ends up like really ridiculously looking maximalist in like a really tiny space, which just does not look that good. This one's okay though, because just like classic dark one, but I wanted it to be a bit lighter, but I think we might have to go with that one. Or this was kind of the shape that I was actually thinking for it. How does that look? I don't think it's as bright as I wanted it to be. I could do it in pink, which is another one that I was thinking about doing. So yeah, pink and greens, we'll go with that one. And then I do actually really want there to be a window here, so I'm going to put a window there and we'll try and make it work in the next build that we do. And I kind of really want it to be like a bay window, but I don't know if that's going to really mess it up for the next build. There you go. And I was thinking like something like this is quite good, but then obviously we do have that in the next room, but I could do it as like a little garden or something in the next room. That could work. And then I think in this corner here I just want like a cute little plant, and then I want to add loads of plants onto this top shelf here. I feel like what's very strange about this, like about all of these plants, is that we don't have a single monstera in literally any of them, and I think that that's absolutely insane. I want to go with this one, but I think it's a little bit too big, but if I make it smaller then it ends up kind of disappearing a little bit. It might be alright actually. Does that look? That looks okay. Okay, and then we need to add in all of our plants on the windowsill, which is going to take a solid while of just sort of back and forthing, and I'm going to have to do most of it from this side. Okay, so I've added a few in. I think I need like maybe one more little one there. Let's see what kind of like, I've got these, and I think these are like really cute. They're a little bit more like formal though, so I don't know if they're going to go as well. Could make them a little bit smaller. Just them in there. How does that look? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Okay, cool. So we've got all our little plants on there. I did want the window to be like slightly smaller so I could add in more pictures, but I think we're just going to have to deal with it. Then I have the option of I could add curtains in, but I don't know if it actually look better without. Nah, I think it looks quite cute. We'll add the little curtains in. I'm going to have to move like a table and everything up a bit though, just so that it's not clipping into those curtains. Then we're going to need all of our stuff for our desk. desk, and this take a solid while. I'm going to move the other desk into there for now. So we're going to need, obviously, our little computer. I'm going to see, can we get one in green, or is that really unlikely? Yeah, there isn't really one in green, but there is one in pink, so we could do the pink one. Or we could just do like a little white one. Let's do the pink one. You know what I wish we had in this as well? A Himalayan salt lamp. It sucks that we don't have that. Then I think I'm going to have to move this out for now, just so that we can start layering the different things onto the actual desk. So I want it to have like a sort of creative feeling, so little bits of decoration that work with being creative good. Ooh, this is really pretty. I want to include this well. We've got like this little creative, like just a bunch of like different little bits of creative stuff. I'm going to include that. And then I'm trying to think of what else I could add on this side of the desk. I think there needs to be like some little bit of stuff maybe on the back sector, like a little box of tissues maybe. Got like a little like brush pot and things. So how's that looking? That looks pretty good actually. Okay, so I'm probably gonna stick with that. I might have to move like these forward a little bit. We've got to leave a little bit of space for the fact that we've got the curtains, which is a little bit annoying, but fine, I can deal with it. Then we can pop our desk back in, and then I need to work out the next desk, which is on this side. I'm trying to think about what like sort of things I can include, because I actually don't want it to look like super cluttered, and it's already a little bit cluttered. How about we put a notebook down, and then maybe just some like regular little books on it? That could work. Thinking we can have some books there, and then obviously the books need to be pressed up against something, so we do need another thing down. Could just be like some little scissors, something like this. Okay, how does that look? I'd say that looks pretty good. And then I wanted a little cat tower here. There we go, that's what I was thinking. So you could have a little cat sitting on top. I'm half tempted as well to put just like a little like cat bed directly on top, like that. I might need to make it a bit smaller. There we go. Okay, and then obviously some pictures could be good as well. Or like maybe, does it need something in this corner? Maybe some like little corner shelves. Yeah, so I was thinking if we get these little corner shelves, can then just sort of stick them in the corner here. Maybe do another one on top. There you go. How does that look? I think it looks a little bit weird actually. Hang on. Let's lower it a little bit so it's more like this. That looks a little bit better. And then maybe like stick a little plant on top. There we go. That looks cute. And then we obviously need our things for the wall. I think a cork board could be really good. So I'm just gonna add in like a little cork board here maybe. And then annoyingly it does kind of like go into the bit got there though. I'll lift it up a little bit. We'll put it there. And then I want some pictures basically all across this wall. I was thinking like mainly gonna be like framed ones, but if I can find some, I can sort of line them up so they look a little bit neat. Okay, this is looking cute so far. I know that there's some really cute like simple pictures as well that I might put on the other wall. There we go, I think that looks pretty good. And then I want to add one big picture over here. Or like not necessarily big, but something like this. It's just a bit more simplistic. But I am looking at like, actually, does it looking big? Not really. But I'm looking at like the corner and I'm like, it really needs something there. What about like a mirror? That could work quite well. If I pull this down a bit, put a big mirror actually like right here. Then what if we put like something that's a little bit cuter and fits theme? Yeah, I think that's cute. Okay, and then finally I want a cute little rug. I think that's the last bit that I want that fits like with the little pinks and greens that we've gone with so far. Got this little pink rug. I think that works quite well. Okay, yeah, cool. So that's our first room done. And then we can move on to our next one, which is this one. So I'm thinking I'm going to try and do this one again so that it kind of looks like it's outside, but it's inside, which kind of works quite well because we're going off of the mushroom room that's over there. This is going to be really difficult though because of the fact that it's literally like got this massive bay window that I'm going to have to try and work out how to make it work. I think I'm going to change the door first off just so that it looks a bit more like an outdoor door. Maybe just something like this would work quite well. Yeah, that works. This is more like a weird little courtyard. I'm actually going to do 3 so that it is basically a courtyard. It's got loads of little bits coming off of it. Don't really know how I'm going to do the outside though so that it kind of works. I guess just like brick would work quite well. Okay, I'm going to go with this brick because I think it looks like the most realistic. And then I definitely want like a bunch of plants maybe going up like this one wall here so that it kind of hides the door. So I'm just going to literally go through it and just add a bunch of these maybe. Yeah, this will work. There we go. So we've got our little sort of the grassy bit of ivy. And then I do want to add like some little bits of grass as well. I know that we do have like these. So I could just add these like this maybe so that it's in the corner. And then maybe just like a full one over here like this. Yeah, that kind of looks like it works. Then maybe we can just add some like little stone or something for the rest of it. This one's quite nice. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then I want to add maybe like a really short to do fence like this. This could work quite well. Just split it up a little bit. Yeah, that looks okay. Very weird little courtyard. Then obviously we need some plants as well. So I'm gonna have a look at we can use like these plants. I think these will be better. We literally do have like triangular plants as well, so I could just include these ones. That looks pretty good actually. We'll go with those ones. We've got like a couple of different types, but I want to stick with the same two for there. And to be fair, I could literally just do these, but I think bushes might be a little bit better. Do like a couple of different colours maybe. Some pinks and some yellows. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. I think maybe add in this, but just here so that it fills it out a little bit more. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, and then we do, I don't know, it's looking a little bit better. Maybe we could add some little bits to the outside of it so it kind of looks a bit more like it's the outside of a house. Also, we've got like this whole section up here, and I don't know whether that should maybe have something. Like you could have this kind of work, but it's a bit creepy. But I kind of like it. It kind of fills it in a little bit better. Ooh, alternatively, we could go with this one, which I think is like, was it meant to be like a I don't even know. I thought originally it was supposed to be like grapes on a vine, but I think it is a little bit different than that. We've got like a long one as well. Oh yeah, there you go. This one's grapes on a vine. I feel like that would look better, but I think it needs to be a little more. It's not taking up the whole. It looked okay. I think it actually looked better with the other thing there. Weirdly enough, I think it looks a little bit more realistic. Yeah, we'll go with that. And then maybe just like a couple of lights outside could work as well, just on either side of here. Ooh, I like this. It actually makes it like really dark. Like oddly enough, it just kind of works. Like it looks nicer. I don't know why. I'm gonna put them like really close to the door though, like this. Oh, it's like a cute little like porch, like right at night time. Okay, I like that. I think that room's done though. There isn't really a massive amount else that I can actually add to it. The only other thing I'm thinking is maybe like a little doormat could be quite like cute just to tie it in. A little rustic one, just like this. Or yeah, put it there. Is there a better place to be? Or like if I use this one, I think I'll leave it. It doesn't look that great, so we'll leave that room as it is. I think it looks super cool. And then which room do we want to do next? So we've got we've started to add more doors now, which is great. That means that we're now starting to be able to access some of the other smaller rooms. I still think that we should be going this way though. So maybe we do this one. Could be quite a good one to do. Coming straight off the laundry room. What if we did like a little music room? That could be quite good. If we can get a piano, it might need to be like a not massive one because otherwise it isn't going to fit. Something like this, like a little keyboard. Yeah, and then let's base the whole thing off of that like little keyboard there. So we could do it like quite. I'm trying to think of what kind of color palette. I guess do it like that, and then we'll try and do it like where it's quite professional, but it's a little bit cluttered. So I think it needs like a big bookcase as well. I'm gonna add another door just here. Then I think like quite an old bookcase could be quite good, or like something like this. Maybe I think it might need to be like shelves. Oh, this one's quite. It's a little bit big. Okay, so it's definitely gonna have to be a 1x1, which we do not have a lot of bookshelves that are 1x1. So this one's quite good. I could use this one, then maybe pull it in a little bit. The thing is that like the keyboard doesn't really take a whole space. Do it in black. I wonder if black's a little bit better actually. Comparison. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with black instead. This could actually be just sort of like a little hobby room, and you could have another thing in there, or maybe like a little chess set. I don't know if it's big enough though. It might be a little bit too small to put a whole chess thing in. But what if we put this over here, put this here? It would work if I did that. Or do we? I'm just trying to think because we do need the door there, which kind of sucks because it drastically narrows the amount of stuff that I can do. But I could move this door here, put this cute little plant here instead in our other little laundry room. But to be fair, it doesn't really need the plant in that laundry room. Put it there, rotate this around, put it in this corner. I think we're just not going to be able to have a bookcase. I think that might just be the end of. I don't think there's enough room really. This is fine. We'll have it as like a little like music and chess room. Then I can put a little chess table here. I'm going to go with this color as well because it looks a little bit more retro. And then let's add in our little chairs. I realize as well that I haven't even added in like the walls or the floors, but we'll do that in a sec. Then I think I'm going to go with these ones because they look like really comfortable. And I kind of want them to be comfortable there. Then let's go ahead and add in our walls and floor because we haven't done that yet. I'm thinking like, what colors would be good actually? Like a red maybe? I don't know if it'll be a bit too bright. Why do I love this though? You know what? I really like this. I think it's because it sort of matches the piano stripe. I'm going to go with that, but then we definitely need a very plain floor. Otherwise, it's going to really detract. This one's quite nice. It is different woods than we have already though. Carpet is also an option, but I think that it looks a little bit strange. We've got like, I'm trying to find a flooring that the same tone, this work, quite dark. So I'm going to add in, I think we need some more additional lighting maybe. And we definitely need like a lot of on the walls because we have like nothing else in this room and we've ran out of space to put anything anywhere else. Maybe I don't like the walls. I'm just looking at them like they're not that great. I'm going to go with that flooring because I really like that flooring. Let's change the walls because I just think that it's a bit too much for one room. But see, if I don't pick something like that, it ends up looking really boring. Maybe something with like simple paneling could be better. Yeah, this is better. I like this more. I'm trying to think of what you could add onto the walls that looks better. Did you get really weird with it and add like pillars of the room just to mix it up? Totally could. So you could do like literal just really big pillars in the room. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do it on both sides. It looks a little strange, maybe. I don't think we have smaller pillars though. The smaller, smaller the better, I think, when it comes to this. I do think this is the smallest one we've got. And it does kind of dig in when it comes to the door. Tell you what, we'll do one in each corner just because I do think it also makes it look a little bit older, which is kind of what I want. But I want to move the door a little bit over, like that. Yeah, that's fine. And then here, I want like a massive picture. Or would it be better to do, I think a massive here might actually be a little bit better. Okay, but look at this crazy picture. It's literally 7,500, but it is so nice. I'm gonna add that one. Like, I just think it looks so good. You can change the frame slightly, but I think that that frame's actually best. We've got like this massive one as well. That I wonder if I make it a bit smaller, it kind of works too. Yeah, I think let's go with that one. And then I don't know if there's any music themed ones that we could add to like just above the actual piano. Oh, these are quite cute though, like just little people and like sceneries, like personal pictures. Oh, here we go. This is what I was thinking. So it's literally little like music show. Yeah, that's so cute. I like that. Okay. The only issue is this room still feels very plain. There's not really a lot going on, but we don't have any more floor space. We could push the piano up a little bit, and there's a chance I might be able to put like a very small plant or something directly next to it. We put that plant back in that we removed from the last room, put it there. It's very brown, this room, isn't it? See, I think this plant actually works really well, but put it there. Does that look okay? You can't really see it. Change the pot color a little bit, see it a little bit more. Really tempted just to add in an additional light. I might do that. It looks better. You can actually see it. Then maybe add in a rug as well. Always got, I love my rugs. Got to add in those rugs. I'm thinking like, I don't even know what color actually. I was thinking dark blue, but I don't know whether dark blue is actually gonna not work that great in the room because we don't have any other blues. Ooh, something like this actually. Maybe if I make it smaller. How does that look? Might be better in something like here. Actually, we do kind of have blues. Those are blue legs on this thing here. Well, I don't think they're meant to be blue, but they definitely look blue. Change the color to that. Can we get this in blue? Rug can. I mean, it kind of works. I feel like it's better in brown. Yeah, it's better in brown. Okay, we'll go with that. I'll leave that room as is now then. And then let's head on over to our next room, which is this one. I definitely want to make sure that we're starting to go down and across for these ones because we have done like 3 up. So to keep it equal, also we're heading down towards this like huge room here that obviously we need to decorate as well. So I'm gonna add our door in here. I might change up the door a little bit so that we keep it fresh. I'm gonna add that one. Okay, I was thinking, what if we did a walk-in wardrobe? Could be really cool, but I don't know if it's gonna work as well with the doors where they are. So I could I'm trying to think of how I could do it. Obviously, a walk-in wardrobe, you tend to have it so you clothes on both sides and then it curves at the end. So it's literally like a U shape. Is there a way that I can make it so it doesn't need that? Right, what if in this corner here we had the mirror? So let's add in just like a large corner mirror. I think that could work quite well. So we want this one. Yep, this one. And then we'll just stick it right in the corner. It does look a little bit odd because obviously it's reflecting off of the actual room and it's making it look a little bit strange because it's reflecting reflections. But it should be okay, right? Yeah, it should be fine. Or it doesn't need to be. So I was thinking it was like actually an L shape across here is what we could do for the actual clothes, but it doesn't really need to be that way. We could do it where it's actually over here, then do another one here. Then what if we put a little seat here so that you can sit down while you're trying on your clothes? I'm wondering if you could make this room majority mirror, like add in another 2 mirrors there, and then have all of your clothes across this wall here. Yeah, let's do that. It's a little bit strange, but I think it's fine. We'll do that. I think for our floor, it'd be really nice if we did do carpet for it. I don't really know like what kind of carpet. I normally just choose like cream carpet. Prefer you can white carpet. I don't know why the carpet texture in this is always so strange though. There are different types of carpet though. We've got like these ones, or like this is also a carpet. but it's a little bit extra. Stripy carpet could work. You can do it in like this. Whether that's like way too much though. You know what? We'll just do it in wood. But I want like a light wood. I want it to be a really like light and airy room. This is one of my favorite woods at the minute, so I'm gonna go with this one. Then maybe we could add like some lights and stuff around here as well. We also need obviously our walls, so I'm gonna want them to be also quite light as well. Something like this kind of works actually. Yeah, we'll go with that one, unless there's a lighter cream. Ooh, we've got like this color actually. I quite like this. Yeah, we'll go with that one. And then I want to add lights all the way across above all of the mirrors, just to make the room much brighter. That's where I've got to decide what kind of lights I want above them. Or alternatively, we go with something like this, but this is starting to feel like a changing room in like a supermarket or like a retail store rather than like your own home. Not that that's a bad thing, it's just that's not really what I was after. I could also put lights like directly above these doors, this gap here. I feel like that might actually be better. Hang on, what if I make them smaller? Oh yeah, that looks cute. I like that. Okay, we'll go with that instead. Then turn around, and then we've got this entire wall here that obviously we're gonna have to put loads of clothes in. So there's quite a few ways of me being able to do this. So I'm trying to think about how I want it to look so that it doesn't look bad. I think I'm gonna use a lot of the little surfaces that you get with the interior decorators pack, because then I can sort of fit it the size that I want it, and we can have like hanging up clothes. It's a walk-in wardrobe. So like these ones are really good. You can't really see them that well because of the angle though. But yeah, basically I'm gonna do these two, then maybe just like one long one right next to it. So like this is kind of what I was thinking. I think this works quite well. Yeah, look cute. I like it. Okay, cool. And then I can add in all of our clothes, and I'm gonna put some shoes at the bottom as well. So if we go back to our dresser, we have all of these different clothes to hang up. I like the ones that are like a range of colors. So like these ones work quite well. Then I can add maybe nicer, like a nicer, there we go. There you go. And then I just need like some shoes or something. Oh, what if we put a ceiling fan in? I don't know if that's a little bit strange. Would you have a ceiling fan in a walk-in wardrobe? Probably not. We'll leave that idea. I've got all of this space up here as well to put loads of things on as well, and I definitely want some plants and things there, because we didn't add like any, like we only added like one plant to the last room. Ooh, we've got this like hanging plant as well. I don't know if that'd be good to have like here, or I could put it here. Maybe not. We'll leave that one. We'll just put the plants on top. We've got these really nice plants, which I might change the colour of slightly so they're a little bit cleaner. Yeah, like that. Then we do have these as well, which go on the wall. I don't know whether they're a bit extreme to have like that high up. I do like the more clean designed plant though. Wonder whether we could add like this on top. Maybe one more. I think it looks a little bit too plain with just that one there. What about some like little flowers or something? Could work if I make it smaller. Yeah, that looks cute. Okay, and then maybe a picture potentially above there, just like a really small, like a simple one that I can just add like top. Or like this one. This one's really cute. Oh, I like that. Okay, we'll add that one in. Then obviously I've got to add all of our little stuff inside of here as well. I'm trying to think about what kind of things you'd have. So maybe like these things, because these are sort of like, you could like shoe boxes kind of thing. These work quite well as well. Have a couple of different colours of those. Maybe a little white one we'll put there. Then there is literally folded clothes, I think, somewhere, or like towels as well, and that would also work. There you go. There's like folded shirt, which I think look really cool, just like placed up here. Maybe get them in a couple of different colours. I'm gonna like drag them so that they're next to each other instead though. There we go, that looks a little bit better. Then we've got all of this sector to do as well. So I'm trying to think of what else you'd put. Maybe like some little towels. Don't know if that'd be a little bit weird. It could also just be folded up sock something there as well. Then we could either do just shoes on their own, or we could do shoes on a shoe rack. But the shoe rack doesn't really match colour palette, and it kind of looks like one you'd have by the side of your door. Ooh, we've got like perfumes and stuff as well. I feel like that works quite well, especially right next to whatever we've got folded here. That looks quite good. Then I've put some more book, maybe put them there. That might look a little bit better. No, they're fine there. And then let's add in just like one little plant maybe. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then we want our shoes. So we've got quite a few different shoes. I'm just gonna like them directly underneath here, and we'll just do them in like a variety of colours. There we go, that looks pretty good. Then I wanted a little chair as well. So chair can either go here or here. Where would it fit best? I think there, because then you've got you've got more mirrors there in order to see yourself when you're getting changed. So maybe just like this chair. This chair's quite nice. Quite a big chair though, so I don't know whether maybe big. Or this one. Yeah, I feel like this one's like perfect. It literally has like something draping over it, but again, it's a little bit big. Might be okay though. I'm gonna could shift this bit. So it's there. Shift over a bit. Maybe put like a little plant just next to it. And then I think that's it. There we go. I think that looks alright. So you're facing the mirrors as well. Okay, how does that look? Maybe a little rug just here where you're getting changed. Just like a quite plain one. Yeah, like that. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I like that. Okay, next room. So how many have we done so far? We've done 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is our last room for today. I'm sorry that all of these have been small builds today, guys, but we really do need to be getting the small builds done. Otherwise, I feel like we're never actually gonna do them all, and there's a lot of them. So let's add in our door to the next room as well, as we're gonna go that way. So I think for this room, I'm gonna do a toddler's bedroom, because I think it could be really cute, and the toddler's bed isn't as big as a lot of the other beds are. So it gives us a lot more freedom when it comes to actually like decorating it. And I think I'm gonna go with like a bit more of a like, no, I wanted to do like a bright room, but I don't know if it's gonna look a bit strange. We could do it in like blue, or we could do like black and orange. That could be kind of cool. Black, orange, and maybe like the opposite, like purple, so it's still quite a bright, like contrasting room, because we haven't really done a lot of those. I tend to like stick to similar tones. Blue also kind of work. This one's quite cute fish on it. Or like, ooh, this one's really cool. I mean, like, it doesn't link up 100% though. I think it would need to be like 4x4 to link up 100%. I think 3 doesn't seem to be working that great. We've got do this one. Do it in orange as well. I think that actually looks really cool. Okay, let's maybe go with that one. There is like a couple more like kiddie ones that might work. Tell you what, I really like this, but I think this needs to be a slightly to match. Like this green and like brown one, I think looks really good. I think I also want to change this back wall and make the area around the cot just be like dedicated almost. The only issue is we've got to try and like match it, and I don't really know how we're gonna do that. I think we've just got to match like one of the colors on here. It doesn't really need to be matched actually, now that I'm thinking about it. It just needs to work with the rest of the room. Just got to try and tone. We could do it yellow, but I think that might be a little bit bright. I was kind of hoping for a darker wall. Okay, this one kind of goes. So I'm gonna go with that one, and then my plan is to basically just do wardrobes that go all the way up outside, because I think there are a lot that are that sort of thickness where it's like half square almost. I'm trying to work out like what colors I want as well, so I think these ones are quite nice. It's not really the same wood though is the issue, but this pack, like, I don't know, like maybe this kind of works, but it doesn't match then the bed that we've got here. I think it's okay. I think it gets away with it. So let's lift the whole thing up. Then what height do I want it? To be fair, that height is probably alright. Then I wanted these things like here. I don't know whether maybe some of them should be open though. But yeah, then basically the idea that I had was that it just fits on top, but I think we're gonna have to do more to like raise it up a little bit. Is there some nice little open ones? Okay, there are, but they're rounded, which is kind of annoying. Alternative is to use squares and stack like this, which actually that doesn't look too bad. I kind of like that. Okay, yeah, I like that. That looks cool. Okay, then initially I would have a window here, but what I'm thinking, because we can't really put a window there, is just put like a really cute like picture maybe. I'm kind of hoping that there's a picture that works quite well, or we can just do something more simple like this. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely doing that. I think there's some more as well. Like if I did this one here, we've got like a couple that have stars, kind of these ones that you could do like little ones of. If I just shift them around a little bit like this, yeah, that's adorable. Okay, I really like that. We do have like these little like white trees as well. I don't know whether that would work or be a bit too much. Let's put them in, see how it looks. I think it's a little bit too much. I think it's fine with just like the cute little stars and things. Okay, and then we can obviously put some stuff in there as well. So we want loads of toys. Luckily, they're quite easy to put things into. So I'm gonna go with a couple of things that are like obviously essentials that you would have for a child. We've got some little like bathroom things as well for more little bits, and then I want the rest of them to have some toy. The only issue is that the toy kind of takes up the entire space, and space is quite a lot. Could just make it bigger though. So like we've got this thing. Okay, I'm gonna move these down a little bit. Then I'm gonna put the toys a little bit higher up. I think toy there, and then let's this little bear thing here. Yeah, that's cute. And then one more, maybe some block something up here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, cool. And then obviously we've got the rest of the room. We haven't even got a floor yet, so let's pick a floor. Think a white floor with a like cute little rug could be really good, just because it matches the white bottom section there. Then there's loads of really cute rug things in here. So we've got like this little rug. It's got bear on it. There's like loads. So let's have a look and find one that like kind of work the best in the room. This one's got like stars on it, which kind of does go with what we'd already done there, but it's blue. This one also has stars and a moon, so does also kind of work. I don't know whether I'd rather a square rug though, or like a rectangle. There are like the rectangular ones somewhere as well here, and these are really cute. We do have dinosaur themed walls, so dinosaur themed rug also makes sense, but really blue, and blue does not really. I think this one's really cute though, and it does come with green on it, so it does also work. I think it might actually be better just a plain rug though. I might just go with like this dark green one, to be honest. Or we could do this yellow one. I think the yellow one works better because we haven't got as much yellow in the room. Then we've got all of this space over here still to do. So what can we put there? Obviously, like infant rooms are kind of like, there's not a lot that you can put in there because it obviously like an infant doesn't really do a lot. I really like this little like age up like shoe picture though. I'd like to include these in like a lot of like just any of my kids' rooms. So I think I'm definitely want to include this somewhere. There we go. That's the same wood. So I could put this maybe like here or here. That kind of work. I don't know actually. Let's put it there. And then I'm thinking, what if we put a little chair and a light, and we could have a little reading area? Light white. I really like this one because of all the different lights going in different directions. So I think let's put, oh, where do I want it? Like there. And then we get a little chair directly underneath it. Then I got to decide on what kind of chair I want. We've obviously got like these little like cute kiddie ones. Now this kind of work. Obviously they're kind of meant children to sit on, but you could have a parent sit on there too. And then obviously we've got the kids book, like kids bookshelf thing as well, like here. So we can put that just there so that you can grab a book there and then just read with your kid. Then I'm thinking we add just like something over here. I don't really know what you add. Ooh, what about just like a big bear? Like I know we've just added a bear, but another big bear could be good. Yeah, that's so cute. Okay, and then finally I think I'm just gonna add a couple of pictures maybe on the wall, just like actual framed pictures, something like this so that it's a little bit more simplistic. Doesn't at all match the color palette, but I'm gonna see what they've got in colors. That one works a little bit better. I think let's go with that one. I think that one's cute. Then I'm gonna shuffle this a little bit, and then maybe add like one more picture here. Add like a little kids for this one. Maybe just another dinosaur. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with that room. And that is our 5 rooms done for today, guys. I definitely think that it's a bit of a challenge trying to do all of the little rooms, as obviously we always need to include like at least one door, so it just kind of takes up like a lot of the space. But I think that these ones actually came out super cute. I think that it's actually nicer making smaller rooms rather than bigger rooms because you can fill them with a lot more clutter and they just look a lot more full than the bigger rooms do. I think that my favorite room of this video has to actually be the little outside courtyard bit because it just kind of feels like almost romantic and it's actually really cute. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. On the screen is a recommended video that YouTube's algorithm thinks you're going to enjoy, so please do check that out too. And I hope you all have a great evening.